Nice. And I think people are not gonna like I feel bad for Chris Chan, and they hate when I say that. But I'm not gonna not say it. I obviously word it correctly. Like, he's still in the wrong lots of these times, but the guy's schizophrenic. Yeah. He let it get that way too, but I don't know.
There we go. CJ, give it the old intro.
Hey, it's your boy CJ and Tyler Liger, and we back at it like a crack addict with a bad habit.
It never gets old. I still get amused every single time. Nico, welcome in, bud. Oh my goodness.
Shout out Nico.
Yeah, for once we're not talking about CYRAXX. We're not leading with CYRAXX for once. Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah, which might hinder us, but with this situation, it actually might not. I don't know. Usually we're the CYRAXX kind of, well, what we talk about is mostly CYRAXX, but it is Chris Chan. You can easily debate. He's the most popular lolcows out of all of them.
Right.
Can you not debate that?
Yeah, I mean,
and so,
I mean, like, I kind of think of it like who do you think of like is the greatest lolcow of all time? I mean, there's Chris Chan. I mean, there's Darkside Phil. I mean, I don't consider Winx kind of in that tier. I would say maybe like CYRAXX is kind of in that tier because it never ends.
Yeah. I think Chris Chan, because everybody started talking about him, from like the biggest creators, and like he's just gotten so much worldwide recognition from what I've seen. So I it's hard for me to think of anybody else. Like, when I think of lolcow, Chris Chan kind of pops up in my head. Well, CYRAXX did, but before CYRAXX, it was Chris Chan.
Yeah, like, I agree with that because, like, more pop culture knows about Chris Chan.
Yeah. He gave a lot more. Like, he's given a lot more than CYRAXX with his comic books and all this other stuff people can pick through.
Right. I mean, there's so much, like, like the Bob, Lumberjack Bob, that got parodied in like Smiling Friends.
Yeah.
Oni plays.
He was supposed to play a character, Chris Chan.
Really?
And he was supposed to play a character, and then what ended up happening was the Barb situation. If I'm correct, people in the comments can correct me. I'm not I forget their terminology. I'm not into the Christine lore. I forget there's a terminology, but whatever. Christorian. That's what they.
Yeah, I'm not like a hardcore Christorian. I've watched enough stuff about Chris. Like, I never watched like the documentaries with like all these parts.
Geno Samuel.
Yeah, but I've read enough about Chris Chan because there's a lot of while you're drinking rain, I'm struck with ginger ale.
Yeah. Oh shit. Sorry.
My voice.
It does seem a lot better though.
Yeah.
Still creakety, but it's still so much better.
Yeah. I mean, still dying cat phase, but we're getting better.
Surviving.
Yeah, I'm surviving. I just appreciate all the new subscribers, the views, the likes, and the comments. Again, thank y'all so much. Happy President's Day for those living in the U.S. Enjoy the bank holiday.
Happy stupid family day for us Canadians. What kind of holiday is that shit?
What's stupid family day?
Yeah. Hey, it's a day where you just spend time with your family.
Oh.
It's all right, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
Gets people off work.
Yep. Oh. Drew, welcome in, brother. I'm cracking up Coors for a shower. Hell yeah. Like, is it like a literal shower, like you're about to hop in a shower after workout, or is it like a bridal shower? Anywho, you can tell my voice is recovering. It's not 100% yet, but we're getting there. I'm getting better. So the goal is the second part of the CRASHOUT is later this week. We promised for like the last few weeks, like we promised.
And there's nothing else to cover from what I've seen.
We're kind of Drew, I'd rather be at work. Yeah. A pre-workout shower. I got you, brother. I got you.
See, guys, we would just keep on lying to you, but we kind of have to do it. I'm trying.
I know.
We have to do the CYRAXX.
We have to, and it's a perfect time to do it just because Chance has been really kind of quiet. Oh, Spark.
Yeah.
Welcome in, man. Yeah, caught
shout
you
out
live.
Spark.
Yep, shout out. Yeah, we really just need to we just need to get the CRASHOUT out of the way so we can talk about like the poop squatch and we can talk about other people. But yeah, so Chris Chan was not really in my neck of the woods, but he was close to last weekend. The internet kind of blew up about it. And I think you got my attention about it, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
It was like off of a smoky like post on X. And you were like, dude, we should totally cover this. And I was like, yeah. Chris Chan broke out.
Shout outs to Smokey.
Yeah, shout outs to Smokey. But Chris Chan got kicked out of HarmonyCon, which is a brony. Are there still... I wonder what Rax has been doing. Yeah, I do have something.
Were you just about to say, is there bronies still?
Are there
left?
still bronies?
They have multiplied from what I've heard. They are they also reside in the VR chat, lots of them. We gotta go through proximity chat, and he just goes and, grieving. He goes and griefs these furries. Some of them are called fur babies. They're furries pretending to be babies so people can look after them and take care of them. And these are 40-year-olds. It's interesting and messed up.
So this is like Nova Online shit.
Yeah, we're gonna eventually see her in there, 100%.
See him in there, yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, it's okay. I just call both Chris Chan and
Gabe.
And Gabe. I just call them both guys because, you can mangle your wiener all you want, but it ain't never gonna be a chick.
Yeah. And if it's somebody normal that I have respect for, I'll call them whatever they want.
Yeah.
But it's just it also gets really confusing, and if we say he or she, kind of deal with it. I'm sorry. We do respect, but at this point, the person we're dealing with doesn't respect themselves or other kids.
Right.
So why should we respect them?
Right. So before getting booted from the Hyatt Regency in Dallas, Chris Chan goes crazy. He's quoted, give me victory and light power. I shall lead with that which is good and righteous as I make my leave. Be safe and go forth with that which is good and light powered and blessed is every one of you. We'll play the video of it here in a second.
Oh God.
It's absolutely ridiculous, but
I haven't seen it yet. I've been waiting.
All right. So we were exclusively waiting for this. I caught a little bit of it. But yeah, of course, it got picked up at Kiwi Farms as well. But other than just some speculation, Kiwi Farms didn't really add anything. But here we go.
She's doing blessings.
Yeah, he's doing blessings. I just think it's really funny that, like, the staff with their stupid ass brony shirts are being like, you need to put down cameras. We're trying to kick this person out.
It is kind of messed up that how people just sit there and have a camera out, somebody like having a mental breakdown. Like, these people don't know Chris Chan, like possibly.
They probably don't.
It's so weird how society is nowadays. But I'd probably be having the phone out if and it's different because I know Chris Chan. I'm like, I'm getting this for God. Maybe I'm a sick fuck, dude. Never mind. I'm trying to.
I think we're both kind of sick. Like, if like Chris Chan showed up to like a convention near me, of course I'd have the phone out. I'd be like, oh, it's Chris Chan.
I'd get an interview.
But yeah, like Chris Chan, like, okay, like to bounce off the he-she type of thing. Like, he tried to become a she to try to get with girls. He thought it was easier to get like girls as a lesbian rather than as a dude.
Yeah.
And then he
for him?
Yeah, for him.
For him? Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know.
But the thing is, he shouldn't do that for that reason. That's
it's for the wrong fucking reasons.
But he might be right. Like, maybe there is some sloppy, degenerate lesbian that might fondle Chris Chan or Christian, whatever, Christina.
Christian Weston Chandler.
Yeah. That could be
imagine
true.
Like other butch lesbians coming up, like trying to hit on Chris.
Chris Chan was on to something.
Yeah, I guess. Anywho. Here's some more angles. I don't want. See, look, I think Chris is trying to. I mean, oh my God. Yeah, who shows up to a fucking brony convention in a fucking white Power Ranger outfit?
Do you think he was trying to summon the funny mustache man? Waving her hand like that? I don't even want it.
I don't know. I just know that it's... Why would you... Like, is there any theories? Like, I understand that, like, Christine, or Christian, whatever, Chris... was passing around cards, and we'll check out the card here in a second because it's actually it's a whole bunch of what the fuck, like, but it's totally Chris Chan.
And chat, can you hear me good? Can you hear me good when I'm here? Or do I have to be closer? Let me know what.
Let us know if we're having any technical difficulties, because we had that a few shows back. And it was kind of funny because like CJ couldn't hear me, and I was like, CJ, hop in, hop out, and then it's like, oh, let me go in this setting real quick. Okay, all right, CJ can hear me now, and then it was all fine. It was all water on the bridge. Let me see. Let me dig up that. Yeah. Okay. Nico says we're good.
Awesome.
Nico says we're good. We'll take Nico at his word. Okay, so here is the letter from Chris Chan. Not the letter. It was the card, a business card that he was handing out. Look at all these fucking QR codes. Jesus Christ! There's 1, 2, 3, 4 QR codes. That's like over.
Bronies, ponies, and
Pegasters touch grass.
I agree.
I agree too, but
positive thing.
Why are you?
Unless he's trying to say like go pee in the grass more often, then I don't agree with that. I don't want any kind of dog, humans to touch grass like that. But if you're talking about like the regular touch grass, then that's good.
But like, why are you showing up to a brony convention telling other bronies to go touch grass?
Yeah.
That's very hypocritical, don't you think, Chris?
100%. That, yeah. That is funny. Good message, wrong messenger.
So before he got booted out, I found this through the quickie because I'm a sick fuck and I check these things out because I want to.
Is that a wiki for Chris?
Yeah, it's a wiki for Chris.
Shit. Does CYRAXX have his own wiki?
Yeah, CYRAXX has his own wiki too.
Like, I mean, is it on a lolcow site?
Yeah, it's Lolcow City.
CYRAXX has his own specific website.
Yeah.
That says something.
Ponies eat grass. That's good. Ponies don't touch grass, they eat grass. Maybe bronies eat grass too, which is that's not good for you. Let's see. When people tried to get his attention, like he just kind of ignored them. Like he was trying to lay low. And then he attended, before he got booted, he attended a panel titled MLP, which is My Little Pony, G5, Generation 5, Lore, Lies, and Legacy. Because apparently Chris hated the series and spoke against it multiple times on, social media.
Yeah. Wasn't he like a season 3, season 4? What was he?
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't
know how this shit
track
works.
This little My Little Pony shit.
Are you sure?
I actually go
I thought
outside.
you said you were a big fan. You said you were a big fan.
Yeah,
for
the show, whatever. No, like, I've seen the memes, like, but I never watched the show. I never had like Hub or whatever the fuck.
I'll take a firm stance. If you watch that, you're either like extremely autistic or you're a predator of some sort.
Yeah, something's not right in the head.
No,
because it's supposed to be for kids. But anywho, yeah, I mean, Kiwi Farms and Reddit, they're lamenting, we miss the old Chris, and then, people do believe that his brain is broken, which I agree with. But yeah, I am in my redemption arc. Please be kind to me. I have repented. To who'd you repent to? Did you go to a church? You go talk to a priest?
She prayed to herself. She's the one and only savior.
It's kind of fucked up.
It was easy for her.
Jesus, but okay. All of you should be soul searching. Again, why are you showing up to a brony convention telling people to go touch grass? Like, Chris, you're the ultimate Delulu. Like, well, and here's one other thing that people are pointing out is, where's Flutter? Usually,
good question.
Flutter is like his handler,
holding his hand, and like they couldn't get her face at one point for like months upon months. People started thinking, oh, the person taking the picture is a part of Chris Chan in their group, because every picture you'd see, you would not see the handler's face. What's her name?
Flutter.
Couldn't see her face in like 10 different photos. I remember watching a Kiwi Tapes video back 5-7 months ago or whatever. Mm-hmm. And you could not see her face, but I think they did eventually see her face. But yeah, that's a good question. Was she not there?
I guess not. I guess she couldn't come over from Scandinavia, like Finland or wherever she's from.
Oh. People really looked. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But look at all the freaking QR codes, and then, of course, he's gonna plug his
Etsy store.
Yeah, his Etsy. And no, I do not recommend getting a Sonotuna medallion. I think Chris puts a curse on it.
I'm gonna have it one day and just be sitting here.
I will be like,
and you're gonna be like, I'm going live. I'm pressing live instead of talking for 5 minutes.
I'm just gonna look at this guy. I'm gonna put you on live, and I'm gonna laugh at you for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I ain't wearing that.
I ain't wearing that. But no, like, I'd be curious, like, what's your theories? Like, do you feel like, Chris Chan is gonna go through like a redemption arc or make more appearances? Because like, when Chris Chan shows up, because Chris has been so documented nowadays, like, people think it's the end of Christery because cryptids get spotted more often than that of Chris. Like Bigfoot, there's more sightings of Bigfoot and UFOs in Nessie compared to Chris Chan.
I think she is going to end up starting her own thing with a group of people that like she can't get kicked out of it. She'll be like almost in charge. Maybe not in charge, she'll have her handler. But I think the only way for him to go out and to be a part of these cons and stuff is to have her own. That's the only way.
Like
and I
could
see it happening.
Con.
I could see it happening. And it'd be tiny as shit. And I'm sure they'll have problems finding
It's like
locations.
the Illuminati. It's like ultra exclusive. Like, it takes place in small town Virginia. And and like it's like at a local like, oh, you can't really have it anywhere. You'd have to have it like
you're gonna say school.
I was like initially thinking like school gym, but I was like, wait a minute, no, like, please don't. Like keep
that's what I
away
thought
from
too.
children.
I'm like,
the CCC,
maybe like instead of KKK, the CCC.
Oh God. That just gives me PTSD. It's like what the fuck? What the hell's going on here?
Maybe he can like rent out like a YMCA or a part of a hotel. That's a lot.
Maybe like a park shelter.
Yo, he'd be the one to go out to a park. And he'd be there out at a park, a public park with about 20, 40 delinquents, degenerates. Parents would come along with their kids and like scoop them. No, we're not going that way.
Nope.
And it'd be cops would be called. I actually could glass turn on right. Damn.
I could see that happening.
Oh, there's the little goblin, the friendly goblin.
Yeah.
He's the size of. This is the other person, the other situation. It's a couple. And we're gonna watch a Kiwi Tapes video.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Shout out Kiwi Tapes. We're gonna dive into Dakota and Felicity. But yeah, like before we like close the book on Chris Chan, because like there's nothing else that's really popped up. But I mean, no Chris Chan videos. Like he doesn't kick on like video like and like when Chris Chan does kick out content, it's very boring. Looks like he's zooted out of his mind. Or like,
on whatever
rat
pills
are
that
actually
are
funny though.
Yeah, he's on some like medication that like
he put on live puppet shows.
Him,
oh yeah, that's kind of creepy.
And he plays with his figurines and stuff. Yeah, no, he's definitely. They given him some sort of pills that made him a little bit more, maybe not more wackier. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not too big of a Christorian, but
right.
Yeah, he definitely does seem zooted or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
during those.
Yeah, and one final thing, Chris, you can't just, erase you like admitting that you got frisky with your own mom. You just can't. Like, that's just something heinous, and people probably would have like felt bad for you. Like, if you didn't mangle your wiener to try to like get checks, into like try to have sexy times with your mom.
I don't think even the mangling the wiener, that's just on him. But his mother, you bring in something different. If that's true, 90% of it
should play together.
They
should. That would be a panel.
Them sitting on the ground in their diapers. Oh God. Oh God.
Well,
Sorry.
I think Nova would creep out Chris. I don't know. Chris is entertaining when left to his own devices. Yeah, a little bit. I can see that, but he's just like,
not for me.
If you notice, like with Gamer from Mars's like documentaries on Chris, like Chris is he's just fucking weird.
Yeah. And I liked how he didn't like take advantage of Chris Chan either. Just let him say what he has to say. Whatever he wanted to do, they'd follow him. So I respected that, and we got a real version of him, and you can tell he's still like, people aren't over exaggerating about his schizophrenia and autism and shit.
Yeah. Well, anywho, until there's more Chris Chan stuff, I'll keep my eyes and ears peeled. So, CJ, you brought up to me, I think a few days ago about Dakota and Felicity. And, I caught a little bit of Kiwi Tapes' video. And Dakota seems like he's an alright guy. He just fell in with the wrong crowd. He brings in bums into his house or apartment all the time. I just can't stand Felicity.
And the big thing on the internet is Felicity is the evil one, and this poor kid that looks like a kid but is like 25.
He's like in his 20s. He's a small person.
He's getting taken advantage of, and that is true. He is being taken advantage of by her. But also, people paint him out to be like an angel, which he is not.
No.
But the thing is, it's not really his fault either at the same time. Obviously, he wasn't raised right. His parents, I don't think, gave a shit about him. People found out about him because he was panhandling. Imagine seeing a kid on your screen right there, panhandling. He'd make big bucks, and people would remember that image. And so that's how people found out about him. Yeah. From what I remember.
Yeah. I just if I saw somebody like that on the street, I'd feel bad. But
yep.
Man, let's play the video a little bit. Shout out to Kiwi Tapes. Appreciate the video, buddy.
Shoutouts.
Dakota and Felicity are a couple in their early 20s from West Virginia, and chances are you might have seen a video featuring one of them floating around TikTok, as they have both been the subject of numerous multi-million view videos. But it goes so much deeper than skits on camera, because the last 3 years have been an absolute roller coaster, especially for Dakota. His story taking turns I don't think anyone expected. I think the best way to tell this story is in chronological order. We don't know much about Dakota's early life, but we know that he had a falling out with his parents around the age of 18 that led to him living on the streets. But in 2023, he would meet a TikToker.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough.
I didn't know.
Streets, yeah.
This part, because the first video I watched was from Danky Jabot, and he didn't mention this part. Not too much of it, at least, so I'm curious.
Yeah.
You mentioned this to me, and I said, I think he's kind of like playing it up, right?
And wannabe rapper named Crazy K. Crazy K assumed that Dakota was a child and pulled over to film him, but after realizing that Dakota was in fact an adult, they started to hang out and make content together, producing numerous viral videos.
Yo, where's Crazy K at? What you looking for him for?
Crazy K was a terrible influence on Dakota, who had been kicked out by his parents in the first place for substance use issues, and this was something that wasn't a problem in the Crazy K household. This would also be the origin of Dakota's obsessions with the Bloods gang. You'll notice in a lot of his videos that he has red handkerchief.
You'll notice that in the video, like on his TV stand and everything, like he has red bandanas.
King Von.
Yeah. I bet you, if you asked him, how to do the hand signs, I'm sure, he'd do it, but...
what's that? It's they do the... I forget what it is.
I don't know. I am white as white bread, so...
I forget how they do it.
Yeah. It's intricate.
All over the place. Let's just say that the Crazy K days were absolutely nuts. There are some videos of Dakota at the club that I can't even show on YouTube. But I will show you photos like this, which are...
Dude, he's rolling with the hood.
They don't look like gangsters, to be honest. Some of these people look pretty clean cut. Yeah. The guy has a Nerf gun in his hand, by the way.
Yeah, God.
2 of them.
Nerf gun.
So I would like to hear more. Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're throwing up the west side too. They aren't throwing up.
Yeah, they
Okay,
aren't throwing
maybe
up
the one in-
specific. Yeah, I mean, given this is West Virginia too.
This looks like a I don't know. Wait, well, let's keep on going.
Yep.
Let's see.
Are absolutely amazing. But things were not absolutely amazing for Dakota, who was rapidly deteriorating during his time with Crazy K.
What a day in the hood with Dakota. Yeah, he
He's counting up that money.
a couple of dollars. Now we just cruising.
They're using him.
Yeah.
Probably looking for Crazy K. Oh yeah, he tired.
If you couldn't tell already, Crazy K has a problem extremely similar to Dakota's in regards to substances, and the condition of the home they were living
Protecting
in
their
was
turf with
god-awful.
Nerf.
Mysterious stains everywhere, bits of
good.
rotting food, and also Crazy K, who is 95% of the time absolutely whacked.
How this little dude
Yeah.
get in my crib? Why he in my refrigerator?
My God, who keeps their fridge like that?
He sounds zooted out of his brain.
He
This guy.
does. It's like the last 3 videos we were watching, and he was like, yeah, he was zooted pretty hard.
Dakota.
Dakota would do a number of skits with Crazy K that are pretty demeaning towards him. Ones where they make him act like a baby or just absolutely manhandle him. So it's not like these guys were really friends. And like I said, Dakota was getting much worse during his stay with K, a stay that wouldn't last much longer. Crazy K would allege that Dakota had stolen some things from him, and filmed a video where he kicked him out.
I always knew
Oh,
one
he
day
won.
me and Dakota have to part.
Alright, Crazy K. Thank you for everything you do for me. I'm gone, bro.
Alright, my man.
God damn, he's like kicking him out, like, I mean, just for views. Like, you need
No,
to go.
you could easily do this off camera, and he's gonna come back around. I don't think he looked too happy to be getting kicked out. You see
Yeah.
the big smile?
Yep.
This is all just for views.
He looks like
I
a cartoon
think.
character, like he's slinging the, like the sack of stuff over like a stick, and he's like starting to walk.
But yeah,
down
he
the
looks
road.
like a person. He looks like a person from like Hey Arnold or some shit. Yeah, he does.
Hey, Arnold.
Yeah, I agree.
After this falling out, Dakota would once again be homeless, until he technically found a home to live in,
Oh, they
though
put him
it
in a
was
booster
abandoned
seat.
and he shared it with a troop of other homeless
There it
people
is.
who would steal from him and trick him into doing their labor, tasks like stripping their copper wire. So as you can see, things have gone from bad to worse. Leaving Crazy K's home did not lead to an improvement in his condition. He was living in a home without heat, and the winter months were rapidly approaching. He had also lost all form of stable income when his card was stolen at the house he was living in. So he was forced to beg with a sign on the streets, not only for himself, but also his dog, who he had acquired sometime between him leaving Crazy K's and meeting Coracle, which is our next topic of discussion. It was
Okay, so
Coracle.
Coracle. And I
He's
looked
a little bit better.
Yeah, he's a little bit better. I looked at his channel, and I think the last video he did was about a year ago. And it was like
Yeah.
Bigfoot scaring like Dakota, which is that's kind of mean, but
The way he would edit his TikToks, they just seemed everything was hunky dory when it really wasn't. And he would try to help, but I don't think he was trying to help. He was doing it for the views.
mm-hmm.
And I understand you doing that to a certain point, like, but he just, once those videos took off, he just didn't want to stop, and I don't blame him.
No.
But it's like, you got to.
You do. You gotta like stop thinking about the person as, somebody like Dakota. Rather than just content, you gotta start looking at him as a person.
Yeah,
But
It's October 2024, and
God
things
damn.
were not looking
Size
good for
3 shoe.
Dakota. But due to a chance encounter, the next few months of Dakota's life would be some of the best he's had in a very long time. A social media content creator named Coracle
I
met
don't know about
Dakota
that.
on the street one day while filming a motorcycle video, immediately hitting it off, sparking a friendship that would last over a year.
I've seen you on TikTok. What's your name? Dakota? Nice to meet you, buddy. Are you hungry at all or anything? You hungry?
He said he was a little hungry, so now I just gotta think of a place to take him.
I'm not actually an old man. This is a man.
Trying to make a little bit of money so I can feed the dog.
He said he needs some money so he can feed his dog.
You want to go out to eat? I'll give you some money. Want to do that? What you want to eat? Taco Bell? Come on down there, isn't it? Alright,
So I couldn't just take him on the motorcycle with no helmet to Taco Bell, so I had to think of a plan.
the new Dollar Tree. We're gonna meet right there. We'll meet there in like 5 minutes. So I'll go get my slingshot. You know what those are? It's a 2-seater. It's really cool. I got one of those. I'll pick you up in that at Dollar Tree in about 5-10 minutes, okay?
Two things I want to touch on: the gang signs that Dakota was throwing up during the drive. Stuff like this, along with red handkerchief memorabilia, are what you're going to want to keep an eye out for, along with his shrine to Little Dirk, but I'm getting way ahead of myself.
Little Dirk, huh? I don't know who Little Dirk is.
I thought it was King Von, but maybe it's Little Dirk. Sorry,
Okay.
wrong rapper.
Okay, I gotcha.
After eating Taco Bell and giving Dakota some money, they exchange numbers and decide to meet up for more content in the future. And I think they filmed the next video within the week. An interview with Dakota posted to Coracle's YouTube channel. In this interview, he admits his love of Little Dirk, spaghetti, and his grandma. He also reveals that he is 20 years
That's actually
old
kinda wholesome.
and also not only related to, but has met a celebrity.
So, have you ever met a celebrity?
Yeah,
Are you really? Who is it?
Gary Busey.
Oh, Gary Busey. How did you meet him?
Gary Busey.
He's your cousin? Oh, snap.
I don't know if Dakota is actually
think
related to
that's-
Gary
I think that's
Busey or if
bullshit.
that's just something someone
Do
told
you see
him
the way
as
he
a
said
joke.
it? He's like,
Yeah,
you know how Gary kind of looks all
Yeah.
weird, right?
yeah.
I think he was joking about. I don't like he says. I don't know for sure. It
Right.
either could be a lie trying to make him sound cooler. It could be a joke because he kind of looks like him in a way, in a weird way. If you put their faces together, they kind of look the same, especially the way he was smiling there. And I don't know.
He does have that Gary Busey look in his eyes too when he smiles.
But I can tell you he definitely believes it, and even said he met him. After their first two meetings went so well, they decide to regularly film together, and Coracle decides that he is going to make a genuine effort to improve Dakota's situation, documenting it all for his social media pages, which are seeing massive numbers with the Dakota videos. They would also film these videos in costume, something that got Coracle's page to 1 million followers before he even met Dakota.
Elf.
Are you eating the butter, Dakota?
The majority of content that they filmed together was either like this or them buying Dakota new items. He had a bad habit of losing his phones and breaking his glasses, so Coracle had to buy him countless pairs of both, a problem that would only worsen as the years went on.
Here's the damage.
You pause that?
Your dog ate it, right?
Yep.
I honestly think, my opinion, and I heard this from somebody else too, and I agree. He lost his shit and broke his stuff so much that I think it was just an excuse for him to go back to Coracle to make a video.
Yeah.
And that wasn't, I think that was Coracle's idea. Hey, just say you broke the phone and then come back and I'll get you a new one and then we'll make a new video. I don't really know if he was breaking his shit as much as they say he did.
Right.
That's just a conspiracy.
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure.
A game theory.
Could you tell, like in the video where he had the little car, he's the real Drift King?
Yeah, the real
Drift King.
That's
He could move to Akron and he could beat for CYRAXX instantly, just like that.
He's got his teeth kind of right there.
And
Just
he could say he's the real Drift King of Akron and piss off
He
the
almost kind of
goblin.
looks like CYRAXX there. Why does he look like CYRAXX there? Like a clean, version of him. They're about the same height. So that's
Yeah.
he's not smaller than CYRAXX.
You know, if like Dakota and like CYRAXX got in a fight, my money's on Dakota.
Oh, for sure, yo. He'll break. Yo, he has that hood mentality apparently.
He does.
So
Yeah.
he could throw the.
CYRAXX
throw
has
up
the
the
fake
sides.
hood. Like he has the fake hood mentality.
That's funny. Yeah, he's
Dakota's
been to the
taller
ghetto.
than CYRAXX.
He's been a blood, CYRAXX.
He's been a one. He's been a real one. Unlike you, you just hang out in your Grammy's attic and you terrorize little kids. Yeah,
And switch accents every second.
yeah, he does.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
Did you get a warranty?
Considering I had to get him 3 phones and replace a lot of the things that have got him, luckily I got the warranty.
3
Coracle was still in the process of helping
What do you do? Go through like 3 phones?
Yeah, and I think that's a setup so they can make so both of them can make a video together.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I think
Like a
I think
sympathy
that's
video.
the plan. I don't know for sure, but I'm not gonna lie. Somebody else said that, and I have to agree.
Yeah.
Dakota get an apartment, so
We
he was
haven't even
still
gotten
living
into
at this
Felicity
abandoned
yet.
house with a troop of other homeless people, who, like I said earlier, were stealing from him and extorting him. But it would hit a whole new level when Dakota had to be hospitalized due to an interaction with 2 other members of the household. Dakota claims that he locked 2 individuals named Chu and Ate out of the house, and was thrown down the stairs for it, leaving him with a massive gash on the side of his head and
Jesus.
Just imagine the
Dakota,
little
you just can't
body.
let everybody and anybody like live at your house.
He's like twirling down the stairs, doing like
That's such a bad mental
cartwheels
image.
down the stairs.
It's like a cartoon character. Doom, boom, doom, 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 doom,
He
doom.
he boots him. Boot.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. That's like nightmare fuel for like any small person.
Guys, he's 20. Remember, he's 20.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing at a little kid. He's 20.
a brain bleed, requiring
Ooh,
immediate
that's
medical
rough.
attention. And once Dakota
Why
was
did
out
I
of the
laugh?
hospital, Coracle would
I know. Why did we laugh?
Well, I didn't know. I
Kick
made
the
that
baby.
joke. That's on me. I did that. That's my
That's
fault.
okay.
give us an update, showing just how bad Dakota had been injured.
Okay, see your new haircut.
He's a
Yeah.
cancer.
You see the scar.
Oh
Ooh,
shit!
that's
Wow.
rough.
Wow.
It looks a lot better than what it did, though.
Yeah.
For the people that don't know what happened, you want to explain, summarize what happened.
Basically, I had a brain bleed and
And how did you get a brain bleed?
there was 2 people they named Chu and Ate. They threw me down the steps.
After seeing this, Coracle was now more
Ouch.
determined than ever to get Dakota out of this situation. So the next step they took is actually an extremely important one if you're homeless, and that's acquiring
Yeah.
a valid ID. Dakota has been using a SpongeBob ID for the past 3
A
years.
SpongeBob ID. I wonder what that would look like.
You have you seen where the driver's license when SpongeBob tries to get his license? I'm sure that's what maybe he's talking about. SpongeBob ID, or maybe he's just saying fake ID. I don't know why
Yeah.
you would specifically say SpongeBob.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I'm
I
pretty
wish
sure
you
it just
showed
has a
it.
picture of SpongeBob on it. It's not real at all.
Okay,
And
alright,
an
it's got a
ID is
picture of
extremely
SpongeBob on it.
important in regards to getting housing. So this was a massive step in the right direction for Dakota.
Remember that little homeless dude I found? Well, today I'm going to help him go get
Got
a new
him.
ID. Now you'll finally have a license for your Lambo.
Oh, God.
So this was the
See,
ID
he
he was
makes
oh, my
it a
God.
joke.
Okay, that's a joke.
using.
Yeah.
He looks slightly different now from then, so he's going to get a new one. You could be a model. I think it turned out pretty good. Make today the day you embrace your true self. What does yours say?
Cherish the simple moments.
It's true. You gotta cherish these moments. Life's too short, and I just spent 3 hours of mine at the DMV.
Things were finally looking up for Dakota. New ID, new phones, new glasses, and an apartment on the horizon. Coracle would also
Awesome.
set up Dakota
Yep.
That's awesome.
It is good.
it's just I don't know. I just don't like when people do this. So I guess the one good thing Coracle is I don't think he does this that much. It's not like he makes a career out of giving people houses. Like, I think that's weird when you get a homeless person, and that could also screw them up. They're not ready to own a house, and so they end up losing the house, or they give it gets tricky. You become a philanthropist. Oh wow, I can't say that damn word. Yeah, and it becomes
too
so
short.
fake.
Not literally.
It just becomes so fake and disingenuous. Right. And you are helping the person. That's why it's not that big of a deal. But I guess Coracle could be doing it worse. Like, some people really like Coracle or Corsel or Coracle. I forget how you. But yeah, something smells off with him. He's too happy-go-lucky in these edits.
It's kind of like, when Mr. Beast does charities.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel authentic. It doesn't feel genuine.
It doesn't. No,
it's like, I'm just doing this for the clicks.
Especially now when he's in Saudi Arabia, doing his own game show and shit in Saudi Arabia. Why don't you do it in your own states? Get the money up in some states, do it there. But Saudi Arabia is giving that good money to sports events, to anybody that's famous. It's crazy.
Yeah, like WWE, UFC. I mean, I will not be surprised if I see an NFL game in Saudi Arabia. I hope not, but because
you'd see it in
Qatar.
My
other podcast partner wild.
Yeah, it would be. You'd see it in probably Qatar. Yeah. That's where they would probably host it.
Anyway.
That's what they're doing with UFC.
Yep. Yeah, over in Abu Dhabi.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
In a motel for a couple of weeks, even losing his deposit because Dakota couldn't help but smoke in the room.
Oh, Jesus. Don't do that. Just go outside. Just go outside and smoke.
But
imagine
other than
seeing
that,
him
there
smoking. He's just sitting there.
The cigarette would be bigger than he is.
Yeah, I know. Imagine a big cigar, like a Cuban.
Oh, yeah, like a Cuban. Oh, my gosh. You know, when I used to work at a garden center, there was this one guy, he would come into the garden center with a cigar in his mouth, but he wouldn't smoke it. He would just chew at the end of it. And we let him do it. We were like, yeah, because I was like, I don't think he should have really anything out. And it's like, it's okay. He's just chewing the end of it.
That's weird.
That's weird.
He's that addicted that he had to
so.
chew. You should get some chewing tobacco if you're going to do something.
Yeah, I mean.
maybe he's priming.
teeth.
I know lots of people, they do weird things to their cigars because they're priming it. They're making it better. They're loosening it. Maybe it's a trick of some sort. I don't know. It sounds like a trick you do with
It does. It sounds really weird, but
yeah,
he wasn't smoking, so it was allowed in the store.
Legitimate improvements in Dakota's life. Improvements that sadly would not last, because during his last day at the motel, he would meet Felicity. It's now April 2025. Coracle and Dakota had known each other for almost half a year, and were seeing great progress in improving.
Yep.
And also, Felicity is a little bit of a victim herself at one point as well.
Sure.
But you'll see it if he brings it up. If he doesn't bring it up, I'll bring it up.
Right. Okay.
Don't want to ruin his life. But like I said earlier, during his last day at the motel, he would meet a woman in the lobby who asked if she could pet his.
Okay, all right. We're going to stop right here for a second. If I'm Dakota and I refer to myself as a little person, wouldn't this piss me off?
Getting pet.
Well, getting pet,
she
or
pet
getting
him.
lifted like a little baby.
He just said she came up and pet him.
What?
Go back.
Yeah. Meet a woman in the office.
What the fuck?
Dog, and then asked
pet
if
his
he would be
dog.
her boyfriend. This would be none other than Felicity.
Pet him
They would
back.
exchange an.
He didn't have his dog. I don't think he has his dog. He said pet him like a dog.
Improvements that sadly would not last, because during his last day at the motel, he would meet Felicity. It's now April 2025. Coracle and Dakota had known each other for almost half a year, and were seeing great progress in improving Dakota's life. But like I said earlier, during his last day at the motel, he would meet a woman in the lobby who asked if she could pet his dog, and then asked if he would be her boyfriend.
You're right.
This would be none other than Felicity. They would exchange information and agree to meet up for a first date soon. But it went about as badly as it could, because when he went to pick her up for the date, she wasn't even there. Eventually, the first date does actually happen. They meet up at a mall for food and shopping, and Felicity immediately starts.
That is a sign. That's a bad sign.
Yeah, that was a sign to get out of there.
Get out while you can.
Yeah. Like I said, yes, she is a victim at one point, but she is also mentally or physically she's abusing him in a certain way and taking advantage, at least, of this guy.
Something's not right.
It's begging Dakota to buy her things that Coracle is going to have to buy, and she's kind of manipulative about it, telling Dakota things like, "You promised to spoil me," and I guess it did work because she got almost everything she wanted, and this would be a reoccurring theme throughout content filmed with her. Felicity is problematic, to say the least, especially if she's your girlfriend. She claims to have over a dozen ex-boyfriends, some of whom...
Okay, this is what you brought up to me. Like she just likes to have other dudes. I don't.
And she still talks to them.
Yeah, I don't think she's that good looking to keep other dudes around.
No, they're all hillbilly trash. Like
they're all white trash.
If we get, it's bad.
Whom she still keeps in regular contact with. She is also very chatty and very loud, also incredibly rude at times. Later on, we're going to talk about an event where she throws fruit at old people. It's a mess. But for now, Dakota and even Coracle hadn't realized just how much trouble they'd gotten themselves into, because their current goal was getting permanent housing for Dakota, but he wasn't out of the woods just yet. The abandoned house that Dakota and the other people were living at had the owner show up, and they told everyone that they had a day to get.
Don't make his legs flop like that. Don't make his legs go flippity flop. Come on. Treat him like a little person. Like a little person would not want this, or a midget.
But maybe Dakota doesn't know any better either.
Like, this is bad, bro.
It's pretty rough.
Out. So Dakota calls Coracle and begs him to pick up a U-Haul to gather his things. But when Coracle arrives, all of the homeless people start loading their items into the U-Haul, a process that begins in the morning and goes well into the night.
So today I'm helping Dakota move and into the car. Yep. So you're moving up?
Hell yeah.
Let's go. He told me if I don't help them move that they're going to be kicked.
So yeah, they were moving out of this abandoned house. Dakota and a whole bunch of bums were living in. And then it takes all day to load this U-Haul. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's shoutouts to Coracle for some of this shit.
Yeah, for going through it.
Out tonight. He was also telling his girlfriend that I'm going to take him to see her today.
See you sometime today, baby.
Hi.
I was just trying to be a good friend and help him out, and his girlfriend was really wanting to see him, and she's one of those.
Are we done yet?
At this point, we were waiting for them to move for 2 hours, and Dakota became frustrated.
Don't bite me.
Don't do that, Dakota.
Oh, he was getting mad at the dog.
She's
The
just
dog was
trying
trying
to. And then to make it worse, he starts playing this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Dakota. I didn't think my day could get any worse, so I heard that song.
This song?
That song is garbage. After nearly 4 hours of waiting for them to move, we finally got all the stuff to the next house. I guess they took my advice about getting into the back. So after another couple hours, this is what I get in return. See you, Dakota.
This was also around the time that Coracle had informed Dakota that he was in no situation to be taking care of a dog. The dog's name was Socks, and Dakota was less than kind to it on a number of occasions. You saw it during the move-out video when the dog...
This guy is not an angel. Lots of people are on this guy's side, but if you're treating a dog terribly, I don't even look at you anymore. You're a piece of shit. Yeah. But he's been raised so terribly that you might want to give him a little bit of slack, but I just love dogs so much.
Right. And you could judge a person based on how they treat their pets.
Yeah.
Dog was simply trying to play with him. He freaked out on it. I feel so bad for that dog. God only knows what it saw living in that house. But I'm happy to inform you that Coracle convinced Dakota to rehome it. And I really think that's the best option.
That was
If you're
smart.
calling your dog the N-word for playing with you, or I guess just at all, you're probably more of a cat person.
Oh, that's
but
what
even
he
then,
said. Yeah, that went over my head. I
Yeah.
forgot. It was censored. So I should have put that together, yeah.
Right. Jeez Louise.
I don't think so. But I digress.
Did you read
Dakota's
something funny?
What's that?
Did you read something funny? Did somebody say something funny in the
No,
chat?
I just like, geez Louise, like, why would you call it
Yeah,
that?
okay.
Like, the end.
All right, I thought you read something funny in chat.
Oh, no.
Had actually not changed much. Him and the troop of homeless people had moved from one abandoned house to
So
the
it's
next.
like a commune.
God only knows if Chew and Ate are still there. And it's still April. It's cold outside. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel because Dakota had finally acquired his apartment with the help of Coracle. There was just one problem. The group of people that he was staying with at this abandoned house had stolen a number of his things, like clothing and hot.
Well, of course, but the problem is why would you steal like a small person's clothing?
To sell it.
Oh, yeah,
And-
probably.
And he also, I bet you he's gotten more clothing from Coracle.
Yeah.
Probably some nice clothing too, because if you're going to videotape somebody, you want to get something really nice for the video, right?
You want to get him something halfway decent.
Yeah, like probably some like designer stuff, nice Nike shoes that probably cost like $600-700 on the StockX and all these other shoe websites. So clothing and shoes can go a long way with certain types of pieces and types of shoes and stuff,
Yeah.
especially shoes.
Wheel cars. They say that they don't want Dakota to leave because they're concerned about him, but I really think they just saw him as an easy mark, someone who they could manipulate and extort, so they didn't want him to leave. But after a lot of convincing, Coracle talked them into it, after they returned only a few of Dakota's items. But after that minor bump in the road, Dakota would finally acquire his apartment with the help of Coracle.
I want to post this so everybody sees how much you've accomplished. So show them your apartment. Give us a tour.
I'm sure they can see it.
Well, you gotta point it out. You gotta be the tour guide. You got.
I'm
your
sure
shoes
they can see it.
on that rack that we got you, and you got your shirts hanging up too, and your hoodies and stuff. That's good. It's a lot better than what it was, right? You just had them on the floor, right?
Where's the one shoe?
That's crazy. The Lambo, you can just plug it in and drive right out. Go in the elevator.
Kitchen table.
Kitchen table looks good. How about those up there? Hot Wheels. Yeah, it's Hot Wheels all around.
Oh my God.
I wonder if he stunted in any way.
Maybe mentally.
Because there are some adults that do like Hot Wheels and like Pokemon and all that stuff, so it's not totally outrageous. People like nostalgia. People get the nostalgia fever, right? And so maybe that's what it is with the Hot Wheels. But he's doing something a 12-year-old would do, I think.
Yeah.
Hanging them up on. It's hard to. It's
hard to
yeah,
gauge.
hard to say. Yeah, there's
Around
lots
is
of people that are like this.
That's cool. You got a random Toyota hat. You got this
Baby
cool
Bussy
TV.
Blood Boy.
Lambo knocked on the door, they gave it to me.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice.
Baby
You got your
Busey
bed,
Blood Boy.
Snorlax. Oh yeah, more Hot Wheels.
Dakota's move was another big moment in his life, like getting the ID. It was stuff like this that was going.
Okay, there is the bandanas. Jeez Louise.
As like
Baby
they're
Busey
not
Blood
curtains,
Boy.
but they're is that like a tablecloth? A
I
supposed
guess he's treating it like a
tablecloth?
tablecloth.
Okay. That's
to
very
provide a
gangster
sense
him.
of stability that
Yeah.
he very much needed. But sadly, problems began to quickly arise. The leader of the homeless troop of people that stayed in the abandoned buildings, the ones that had held a number of Dakota's things, had somehow convinced Dakota to let him start living in
Oh
his
my
new
God.
apartment. I believe
Why?
that this is another one of the reasons that they let him leave in the first place. Coracle doesn't go too heavy into the details on the first situation like this. There are actually many that we're going to talk about soon, but after threatening to call the police, the guy left and stopped bothering Dakota. Coracle warned Dakota about the danger of letting people stay with him, as they would most likely use him and steal from him. But sadly,
Dude, he just grabbed her right in the chest.
Yeah.
Wow, that was pretty blatant.
this point would not stick with Dakota as much as
He
Coracle would
looks at
have
the
liked.
camera.
Though for a time things were back to normal. It was May 2025 and Dakota and Coracle were filming like usual, doing things that Dakota had never done, like eating hibachi.
Whoa! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Dakota. Happy birthday. That was just weird for you though. It's okay.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Coracle putting Dakota on the spot, saying it's his birthday when it's clearly not, is hilarious to me. It's such a friend thing to do, and it seemed like Dakota and Coracle were actually friends, who talked outside of filming content together. Dakota had acquired a way to contact people, his ID, and even multiple new cards so Dakota could access his money, along with the housing that he had just acquired. Dakota was well on his way to changing his entire life, all encouraged by the millions of people that viewed him and Coracle's content. But in my opinion, there was one.
There's a but coming.
There is a big however.
There's another turn.
There's a big
let's hear it.
however.
One thing holding him back, and that would be his love for Felicity, because it definitely wasn't a two-way street.
Of
Felicity
course.
was actively flirting with other men behind Dakota's back, and possibly even
Why? She's not even that good looking.
She knows how to choose them apparently.
She knows how to pick up
And
the
I'm
winners,
sure
doesn't
these.
she?
Look at who she had to go for. Somebody that looks 12. No offense to him. So I'm guessing the other suitors aren't well-established, good-looking men. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
So she just picking up the.
Would you like say like she picks up the trash, or does she
Oh,
like going
for
for like younger guys? Like she's a groomer.
Well, to be honest, this guy was right beside the trash for a little bit, begging for money, right?
Yep.
So she pretty much did pick like.
Just
And I
behind
do
his
feel
back.
bad for this guy.
That's so scum. That's such a scumbag move. I hate it.
Yeah.
cheating on him, something that made Dakota incredibly sad.
The more you look at it, the more it won't help anything. Your friend?
She waited till we got back.
So she was here?
Take a shower, yes.
With him alone?
Felicity's supposed infidelity caused a number of breakups between the two, and sometimes Dakota would write these letters to her, now infamously known as their breakup letters, and I want to read a couple for you, because I think they give some insight as to what he and Felicity are fighting about.
What's that?
Coracle didn't have to show the love poems, and like, did he have to do that?
I don't. Yeah.
I guess if he's fine with it. But he should keep that to himself.
Right.
Especially what we're going to read. You'll see.
Okay.
To Felicity. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. I'm sorry we couldn't be together. But I'm the problem. If I could have helped you, and then you might not be together. But I need you. You have more problems, and I love you. It wasn't your fault. I can't express my feelings. Okay.
I think that's kind of cool. He's like switching up fault with the PH. That must be some hip slang, you know?
Yeah. That's what all the garbage pail kids say.
Sorry we couldn't be together, but I'm the problem. If I could be of help to you, and then you might not be together, but I need you. You have more problems, and I love you. It wasn't your fault.
You
I can't
have
express
more
my
problems.
You have more problems, but I love you anyways. You have more problems. You have more problems, but I love you anyway.
feelings. This next one's a little longer. To Felicity,
I wish we could still to the point of...
Yeah, we don't need to read.
Okay.
I think this is the part we could skip, right?
You were lazy. Okay, we could probably just...
Let's read this one. If you want to read this one.
I can read this one. Okay, to Felicity.
Do you want me to?
I wish we could still to the point of you were lazy and...
Etc.
Yeah, all day. Never could have helped a little bit, and I never cheated on you. I truly, from my heart, loved you unlike you done to me, you before all I tried to do to help you. I think you lied to me. Your boyfriend had to be the one to take control and said, I abuse you. So I gave her 3 to 6 chances. 3 to 6. 3 to 6. I like that better than fall. See, the worst part of your is you're fucked up. The worst part is you're fucked up.
Dumb.
And cheat on me, and now I'm done with you, Felicity.
Perfect. Get her.
point of view were lazy and etc. All day, never could helped a little bit. And I never cheated on you. I truly, from my heart, loved you, unlike you done to me. You before all what I tried to do to help you. We, which is crossed out, just I think you lied on me. Your boyfriend, quote unquote, had to be the one to take control and said I abuse you. So I gave her 3 to 6 chances to see worst part is you're fucked up and cheated on me. And now I'm done with you, Felicity. It's pretty clear to me that the main problem in their relationship is Felicity's infidelity. I guarantee you that first letter was her saying she did it because he wouldn't open up with his emotions. It's like some Tony Soprano shit, where he's obviously done something, the person knows that he's done it, and he intimidates them by saying, if you think I did do it, you're inferring I'm an idiot, or that I'm horrible, and that makes me angry at you. Almost like a form of
pissed off. Gets me all sorts of pissed off. Oh God.
That's funny.
Emotional extortion. But this is far from the end of what Dakota is going to be put through by Felicity, because the next thing she talks him into is shaving not only his head, but his eyebrows too, something that she joins in on. I assume this whole thing was spurred on by her misshaving her eyebrows and playing it off like a...
Yep.
Or there was rumors that maybe, what happens when you have to cut off all your hair? What's the reasoning if you have to cut off all your hair, your eyebrows, your head, your hair on the head? It's usually mites, right? Isn't it? It's like bed bug. Maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. But like, I guess what Kiwi said, she screwed up her eyebrows. And so maybe let's just all cut it off. She's like, I'll suck you off if you cut your eyes off, your eyebrows off.
No, it's so dumb.
How can she do anything? How can she do anything to him when he looks like this age?
Yeah.
Like, at least with little people, they kind of look like small adults in a way.
Yeah.
With this guy, he's got Benjamin Button. He could be 85 for all we know, and he's actually looking like he's 10. But it's just, I that's weird to me, how she's just willing to kiss him. And he's even touching her tit like a 15-year-old. Booby. Like, he you know what I'm saying? He kind of grabbed for a booby.
Yeah.
It's like it was his first time almost.
Yeah. And then like the camera catches them in the act and they're just staring down the camera.
He did it on purpose for the camera. He wanted the world.
Oh yeah.
And that's another childish guy. That's why I think his mind might be stuck at a different age.
Sure.
Like, he literally went booby. Like, so it is funny.
Yeah.
She was a willing participant. It's not like she's a random person by any means, which that would make it worse. But yeah, it's just odd for her.
Right.
She's obviously.
So today Dakota shaved his head bald, and he and his girlfriend both shaved off their eyebrows.
What the heck? What? cut off shaved off their eyebrows. It's for aerodynamics. Yeah.
Why did you do that? What are you doing?
I did it myself.
What made you do that?
I did it myself.
Got sick of it.
You didn't even tell me about that.
You know what
Sick
his
of my
laugh
eyebrows.
reminds me of?
What's that?
His laugh reminds me of like the Jadakiss laugh. You know
Oh.
Jadakiss?
Yeah.
Or there's a Boozy laugh. Little Boozy has a funny little laugh.
Okay.
But it reminds me of Jadakiss. His his little laugh.
God.
Picture.
I didn't get it.
You did it.
No. This isn't the first time Dakota's been bald, but the first time he had to shave his head bald for a surgery. It's good though.
Looks better.
Missed a couple spots right here though. I bet it feels better too.
Hell yeah.
When it
dude.
gets hot.
I think that'd be good.
Hell
For my
yeah.
freestyle cutting.
What made you do that?
I wanted to see if I could do it or not. See how it would turn out.
After he got back, his girlfriend came out and look what she did. Never seen you without your glasses.
Facility.
Did you shave your eyebrows? Why? What are y'all doing?
She's an idiot.
That shit takes a while to grow back in.
It does.
From what I've heard, straight up.
Oh my god.
Ice Poseidon, it took him like 4 months to get his eyebrows back fully, if not longer than that, maybe.
Why did you shave your eyebrows?
Because you couldn't see them anymore. He shaves his head, so I matched him.
When we got back to the apartment, I told him he's gonna look like a lollipop that fell on the floor if we don't fix up the spots he missed. So he sat down and we fixed him up.
But sadly, it's not all
That is pretty funny.
That's a good one.
A lollipop
shaved
fell
eyebrows
on
in
the
new
floor.
apartments. There is a
I could
very
just
dark
see him
cloud.
sticking upwards. The little guy just with his head stuck to the ground. It's like, I'm stuck.
I'm stuck.
Looming on the horizon at this point in the story. And this cloud actually has a name. Jimmy. Jimmy
Oh no, Jimmy.
Yo, shoutouts to my boy Jimmy from the 8th block of the homeless slang. Shoutouts to him.
Dude, this guy is like a whole bunch of trouble. He is a whole bunch of trouble. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Jeez Louise. Jimmy's nothing but trouble. You'll find that out.
is
Hold
the
on.
second homeless man that attempted to make Dakota's
we go.
residence his
I know, it booted
residence,
you out.
and it started off kind of like the first guy who attempted to stay there, just hanging around, which eventually led to staying the night. Then items go missing, even important stuff like the microwave, and then Jimmy starts moving more of his friends in, getting Dakota into some of his first
See,
trouble
like,
with
he
the
keeps
apartment
falling
complex.
in the same traps. Like, he just keeps bringing in these homeless people. They're
That's
just
another
taking advantage of him.
Would you be surprised if this is all set up? We find out in a couple months this was like actors.
This
or,
was
like,
all. This was all a scam. This was all a gimmick.
Coracle planned this, and
Yeah.
it's not as bad. I don't know. I could see it happening. I doubt it from like what I've watched and shit. But at one point I was thinking, is this? Because at first they were saying, oh, people broke into the house, and they never showed anybody at this point. They just talked about people breaking in, stealing stuff. And I'm like, I don't. It's hard to believe without seeing it. But then we just seen that one guy pop
Right.
his head into, and that made it a little bit more real, because you think, okay, this guy's gonna be now hated all over TikTok, YouTube for being the homeless guy that broke into this little kid's house.
Yeah.
And he's gonna end up making another video saying, hey, I'm actually a paid actor. I'm not a, that would come out. Like, because that guy would get so much hate if he was an actor. Like, he would never get it. Maybe, I don't know how popular it went, but I don't know if he'd ever get a job again if he was being portrayed as a homeless guy breaking into houses. Like, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, stealing shit from like a dude that looks like a kid.
Yeah.
Which has a strict rule on only him living there.
Right.
And eventually, Coracle gets Jimmy and company out, but Felicity tries to move in, continuing this problematic streak between Dakota and the apartment complex. If things couldn't get any worse, Jimmy starts poking around again. And I guess it's worse than ever. Felicity and Dakota claim that Jimmy will watch them while they sleep.
Oh, that's so messed up. Just imagine.
He's
this
just
man-
watching out for them.
Like,
He looks like a nice kindred soul. What? You don't know him, Tyler. You don't know
he
him.
looks like he's up to no good.
Oh,
That
for
son
sure.
of a bitch.
He
Does
looks
have
like
no
an
heart? Does he have
ex-biker
no
that's
soul?
homeless. He looks like an ex-biker that's homeless now.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. I don't trust this dude.
100%. And
Along
he doesn't look like an actor.
No.
That's what made me believe this story a bit more, that people were breaking in.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, they have a little bit of...
and they were living in his apartment,
evidence.
and poor Dakota just looked... I mean, I wouldn't say poor, but like, Dakota just somehow gets convinced, like, just no, don't let these people in.
Dakota wakes up, and this guy's just... looking at him while he's sleeping.
Like, yeah, looking at him, and Felicity's sleeping.
Felicity's definitely giving him a quick blowy while Dakota's having his baby nap. Yeah, I bet you Dakota sleeps like a baby, and he wouldn't even notice.
Oh, it's so gross. He tinkers with everything.
Doing a number of other disturbing things that I can't really talk about here on YouTube, but let's just say that Jimmy was not a good person in the slightest. So Coracle once again had to scare him off, this time catching the whole confrontation on camera.
You picture your face with this? No, you gotta take a picture of me, man. Hey, watch out, back up, man. Back up. You gotta take a picture of me. Back up.
Get him.
This was the last time I heard them talk about Jimmy, but I don't know if they've quite cut contact, especially after Dakota and Coracle's falling out, which we'll get to shortly.
True.
For now, things were finally going back in the right direction for Dakota. His life made incredibly easier by Coracle's deep pockets. He was constantly buying him new phones and new glasses, some people even speculating that he was trading the phones for cash, and later claiming that they were stolen.
So today I had to get Dakota glasses for the third time.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I...
Yeah.
I thought I thought there was some shenanigans going on. Like, they could still be.
Oh, I believe it.
Not the stealing part, but that they're planning, oh, just say you broke your phone, so me and you can make another video and I can help you and I can show how good of a person I am, right?
Yeah.
And he just has to go along with it while he gets gifted more shit. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I like Coracle, kind of.
Yeah.
Hopefully third time's a charm.
How did your glasses break, Dakota?
She sat on him.
Sat on him?
She sat on him? That's actually really funny. Look at this face.
Makes sense.
Oh,
they
yeah,
just
that's
pan
good.
over to her.
Yeah, that's so good. Dear God. This is like people Walmart type of fashion right here.
Facts.
Yeah, people Walmart fashion.
God.
That might tell me what side on him.
Well,
Coracle would also work on getting doctors and dentist appointments for not just Dakota, but also Felicity.
We gotta talk to the doctor. We just gotta tell him everything we think's wrong. With you, Dakota, I think we should probably tell him about like tremors and stuff. Maybe tell him. Well, they could get you on like medicine to chill them out. You see, Dakota has a condition called tremors. Tremors can cause shaky movements throughout your body, mostly your hands, but it can also be your legs, your face, and sometimes it can even affect your vocal cords. So that's one of the main things I want to go over with the doctor. And then Felicity's appointment is mainly for her eye.
have my mom ever figured out why I was so smart?
He thinks he's grown.
A little bit,
He might have.
maybe.
When we got in there, they got into a little fight.
You came close to me and I poked you.
Oh, shit.
Wait until we get home.
Oh my God.
You're in public, woman. And
Yeah,
I don't
why
know
are
if
you
she's
arguing?
starting it. Yeah.
See,
and
that's
he's
just
not
being
raising
close
his voice. It's
No.
her raising the voice.
Yeah, but she's known for being loud too.
Keep your voice down. After the doctor's appointment, I took them to Tutors to eat, and then I dropped them both off because I had to give them a big talk. If you guys have been following the channel, you would know that I got Dakota in an apartment a while ago when he was homeless. The thing is, though, I got Dakota the apartment, not Felicity. So I had to give them a
Facts. And she's trying to live with him.
And that's illegal in
Nope.
his... Okay.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
tough talk and let them know that she's not allowed to stay there or he
According
could
to the
potentially be
complex,
kicked
he
out.
can't.
This was
It's
just
only
another
him.
one of the many things that Coracle had gone out of his way to do for the couple. Almost any time that they needed help, he was there, even when they weren't asking for it, even when the help was somewhat against their wishes.
See, there's your conspiracy theory, CJ.
Sure, it was not 100% altruistic. His videos collaborating with Dakota had seen millions of views, but they had also developed somewhat of a friendship, and at certain points it felt like Dakota was using Coracle just as much as the other way around. The only
Yes.
thing that Coracle didn't do was seemingly give him large sums of money, which is probably smart because it could end up in him
Yes.
getting
Yeah,
hurt
yeah, agreed.
in numerous ways.
Robbed.
But below the surface, this was something that bothered Dakota.
I mean, he's like 4'0". Like, Jimmy could come in, beat him up, and take all of his cash.
Okay, and how about this though? If you're Dakota, would you want some of this money though? A cut? Like, I'm the main person in your videos that you're taking advantage of. And I'm the one looking homeless, doing this, and you are making me dress up in elf costumes, doing sometimes kind of like shitty acts to make fun of how small he is.
Yeah, I'm
And
humiliating
so I
myself.
could-
Where's my cut?
Yeah, but like Kiwi just said, the King Cobra, but I think he is right about not giving him money in this instance. I think he'd get robbed.
Yeah. Oh, easy.
Especially
Yeah,
when people around
especially-
him started pouring poison in his
Boom. Yes.
ear.
I was just
None
about
of
to
which
say that.
Yeah. Yep. He was
funny.
he was about to get robbed.
has been helped by Felicity, who is still actively messaging other men and causing a scene almost everywhere she goes. At some point around this time, Felicity would be trespassed from Dakota's apartment because she had been staying there too much. She was allowed to stay occasionally, but not a whole lot
clothes
because
were
that
there.
meant she would be living there and it was against the rules. But Felicity didn't really care about this. She would still frequently visit Dakota, who was experiencing his peak of popularity with Coracle. Needless to say, a lot of filming was being done, and Felicity was caught doing some sus things multiple times.
Yeah, I picked up Dakota and Felicity because Felicity called me crying.
She threw that across the room and told me to get out of the house. She's like, this is what you get for being the horriblest, worst daughter
Ew, look at that arm hair. Gross. You get that look like girlfriend.
ever.
So apparently Felicity got into it with her parents and somehow her phone broke.
We're gonna have to get a case for it. You know I'm clumsy, honey. This one right here will work.
She was really upset, so I got her a brand new phone with a case and a screen protector.
Taking
Somehow
advantage.
Felicity already has a call on the new phone.
He's shaking.
Who is it?
My ex-boyfriend.
Your ex-boyfriend?
Slash best friend.
Now it's time to make some dinner. He's making the spaghetti we got from the store. But while he was making it, his girlfriend got a call from her ex.
She on the phone with her ex-boyfriend.
And y'all should have heard what she was saying.
He's talking about being with two guys.
We told him what she was saying and this happened.
What happened?
Pause it for a
What
second.
happened?
Yep.
This guy, Coracle, or one of Coracle's friend, dressed up as like a robot from Tesla
Yeah.
and was, do you want to have some spaghetti? And then the robot was in the room, just standing in the corner. And then she starts getting a phone call, picks it up, and they're just talking all hunky-dory, him and the ex-boyfriend. And robot slowly walks over to Dakota. She's messaging this, and that's when he whispers and snitches on her. Just want to give context.
Yeah. That's messed up.
You're probably confused about the robot. Huh?
Well, I was like, at first I was, but I was like, okay, like, I understand that, like, she was kind of openly cheating on Dakota.
Yeah.
I've been really just talking. Here's Dakota. Oh, fuck. Dakota, come here. I love you.
I'm cooking right now.
Love you.
Love you.
Say hello.
Say hello.
Staring down her
talking
ex.
to her ex? Very odd.
Okay.
Very
May I
odd.
ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
How lucky are you to have two boyfriends? I
He
saw
knows I'm his true love.
so you were just joking with
He calls her out. Get
Good.
her.
Get her.
Get her.
the other.
Yeah, that was just my best friend. Kevin and I have been together for a year.
Almost a year.
He is the love of my life.
That was a funny joke, Felicity. I've never heard a joke like that.
It's just a joke. He knows that I wouldn't cheat on him. He knows I'm loyal.
Get her.
The opposite day.
Felicity had definitely been messaging other guys, and possibly meeting up with some of them. But what she would do next is by far one of her greatest betrayals. In October of 2025, Felicity would leave West Virginia for South Carolina because she had met a man online. This man
Oh,
turned out
God.
to be Robert Edward Fleming,
Here
a
it is.
55-year-old
Pause this.
man who was
Yep.
no
55
This
years
is when
old.
this is when she becomes a victim. I believe this is when she becomes a victim. She wasn't a victim with Dakota or Quarkle, but this guy takes advantage. You'll hear it.
Okay.
We'll hear it.
Stranger to the offender registry, and I believe Felicity would spend less than a month there. Exactly what she got up to was contested, but we do know that she carried on a relationship with Robert, only leaving him because she claimed he was too demanding, once again returning to West Virginia, and back to Dakota. Initially, she claimed the only reason she was there was because one of her relatives was having a few...
Okay, CJ, imagine this. It's like,
Whatever.
I'm this, like, 21-year-old girl, and I'm either dating a 55-year-old man or a small person. That's some bad choice.
Say that. Yeah, I don't know. You're setting me up here.
She sure picks up some winners.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't have the pick of the litter. Like, she has she has to choose specific males that obviously one's on the registry. One is like a guy that looks like he's 12, and it's like, I'm sure her other boyfriends are I don't even know. It's messed up.
I know, it's messed up.
He has a kid's pajama shirt on.
Oh God.
Funeral, but a TikTok tea page would reveal messages between her and Robert that painted a very different picture, confirming that her and this depraved individual were actually in a relationship, albeit a brief one. After this came to light, she would then claim she was using Fleming for money, and that was the only reason she had left.
Hey guys, I'm back. As you can tell, badder than ever. The reason why I left to go to South Carolina was not because of him. Was because of Robert Fleming. Okay? I'm not with that man. I used him for money.
And look at how she makes him agree. Look at this. Look at the face.
Tell him, Dakota. Who came back to you?
You.
When is our 10-month anniversary?
That's so sad.
Was I late for our 10-month anniversary? Yeah, I was. So y'all people need to keep my goddamn name out of y'all's goddamn mouth before I sue y'all bitches ass. Because I'm sick and tired of it.
How this damage happen?
I don't think you have two pennies to rub together to sue anybody. I know.
Yeah,
I'm face-palming hard too.
I'm so mad at that kid, but you can't help it.
She looks like Nova in this one.
Not a kid. Not a kid. 23-year-old or whatever the age. But so many wrong things about this. For sure.
I've been sleeping in this
and
goddamn...
she has the child mind, too.
Yeah.
She definitely has a child mind.
Oh,
she has something wrong. But nowhere near Dakota's level. Like, there's levels to regardation, right?
Yep.
And he's not, like, you could feel bad for Dakota, I feel. The way he was raised, the way people used him, and now she's just like, oh, I'm a little bit smarter than him, so I'm going to use him. Well, she should know, people probably have used her, like that 55-year-old man that was under register.
Right.
Apparently, there's text messages where she said, he wants sex every day, like every hour of the day or something. And she can't handle that. That is disgusting.
That is very disgusting.
Is a victim. She is a victim herself, but she's also, it almost makes it, sorry.
Yeah.
Get it, garbage. Yeah, sorry, garbage right there. Not just spitting on my ground. Not pulling a CYRAXX. But she is a victim that is using another victim. It's like, oh, that's so, maybe she can't see that. Maybe she doesn't even know she's using them. Maybe she's been used so much, she thinks that's a normal thing to do. I don't know. I'm not a effing therapist. I don't know why I try to act like one, but golly, let's go.
Oh, jeez.
Said for 2 nights. Leave my man alone. Leave his name out of his goddamn mouth. His goddamn mouth. Before I sue both y'all bitches' ass.
Only a couple hours after Felicity returned, she acted like nothing had ever happened, and Dakota seemingly accepted it, but that didn't mean that his life was improving. In fact, it was going the opposite direction. He had fallen back into some of his bad old habits, and as each day passed, his apartment was looking more and more like the old abandoned house he had stayed in. Things are rapidly getting worse. My previous statement about Jimmy was wrong because he's poking around once again, but the tipping point comes when Felicity is trespassed once again. One day she was sitting on the balcony, eating an orange, and for some reason that I cannot discern, she ended up throwing the peel at an elderly couple. And this led to her permanently being banned from the premises. Instead of just calling
good riddance.
It quits with a woman who hit an old couple with an orange peel, Dakota decides he's gonna leave the apartment because Felicity can't stay there. And he decides once again to become homeless, living out of a motel with Felicity.
You guys know how Felicity was trespassed from Dakota's apartment, right? Well, they didn't want to be separated, so they gotta...
It's one step forward, two steps back.
Look at that Guns N' Roses shirt. Oh my.
Hotel together.
Keep in mind, Dakota still has his apartment. He's not evicted. And Felicity's parents, they want her home. And they'll even let Dakota come visit. So they both have places to be. Here's how they feel about Dakota's apartment.
He probably will be evicted by tomorrow, I hope. Probably so.
I hope so.
You hope?
She's so
All right, guys.
immature.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I guess they don't want the apartment.
We'll be back later.
Okay. Who's that guy, Dakota?
We met with our dog named Trixie.
Y'all met him here?
Mm-hmm.
You already went inside the hotel?
Yeah. Are you happy this is where we fucking met?
So I'm trying to tell them they shouldn't let strangers in their room.
But it seems like they're not thinking correctly right now.
I dropped off Dakota to get some things for the hotel, and while we were waiting, I took Felicity to get some deodorant and shampoo.
I gotta call my husband.
And I had her ask Dakota which deodorant he likes.
My hair is getting on the wing.
When's the last time you shampooed it?
Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. I haven't showered because I've been so stressed.
Ew.
Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised. She's fucking gross. I can understand him because he used to live out in the streets, but her, like...
She is for the streets, though, so...
Yeah, she is for the streets. I mean, she lived with a 55-year-old man for a month.
That was a predator.
Yeah,
sex
that was a predator.
List.
Yeah, sex pest.
Seen him both.
So after Felicity and I went shopping, we went over to go pick up Dakota.
Appreciate you.
I just want to be with Dakota as much as I can, Jake. I don't want to be lonely or without him.
So we got back to the hotel and they started to unpack everything.
And with that one simple decision, based on his love for Felicity, he has cost himself a year of progress and possibly the best chance he ever had at getting the help he desperately needs. Because Coracle also took this as a sign to step back from Dakota and Felicity, rapidly cutting down on the amount of content that they filmed together, and openly displaying his disappointment at the situation. The last video of them together up on Coracle's YouTube is actually of him picking up Felicity from the hospital, after she had found herself in a horrifying situation with a man they had met earlier that night. The man had asked Felicity to watch his dog, and she agreed, only to arrive and be cornered by the man, eventually having to call 911 to get him to leave her alone, and Coracle would be the one to pick her up from the hospital, returning her to the motel that her and Dakota shared. But like I said, eventually Coracle stopped filming with them altogether. He claims that they still keep in contact, but like I said earlier, needs to step back, and believes that there are other people who will make more use of his help. This also comes hot off the heels of Dakota being accused of scamming cameos. Not just Dakota, but also Felicity.
Yo, this is funny. This is funny.
Is it?
What they did, I can't even be mad. I think this is hilarious. Yes, it is some sort of scamming, but if you're going to get a cameo from Dakota or Felicity or Felicia, what do you expect? Watch this. This is so golden, you're going to die.
Okay.
This
both
is
been
so
accused
good.
of delivering subpar cameos for prices that are not.
What the fuck? $25.
The scam
That's a fucking
cameos,
rip.
the dog incident, and of course,
love it.
Dakota not appreciating any of the things Coracle did for him, has turned the vast majority of support around him to the opposite. Many of the people who wanted the best for Dakota have either lost interest or completely flipped, made all the worse by the new cast of quote-unquote
Jim Carrey
managers
face.
Dakota is surrounding
Managers,
himself
like
with.
world
People like
t-shirts.
wannabe rappers and women who sound absolutely intoxicated. These are Dakota's new friends. Friends who he has no issue talking smack on Coracle to.
You done any videos recently?
Huh?
You said that. You done any videos recently?
With him? No. Not really. Like, I don't even feel like doing them with him. This motherfucker's trying to get, like, somebody to come check on me or I'm baby and shit to will. Basically
Yeah.
like
A nurse?
a health provider or whatever the
Like a live-in nurse shit, but not living in type shit. Like one that'll come visit you type shit. Like,
well, they can go to the store for me, do certain shit that I'm capable of doing, and I don't.
yeah. Like, I remember you was getting your check cut back on. Your check get cut back on?
Yeah, I still be getting that.
Huh? With this box?
My disability check, yeah.
You said what?
My disability check.
You still getting that?
That's the only thing I get.
You still making money from content and shit too, right?
Huh?
Still making money from like content and shit too, right?
Nah, just don't be paying me for shit.
I thought he'd be paying you.
Nah, this. He be doing shit for me. That's what he does. He be doing it. How he got me this place. I think he was just trying to get me away from all my friends.
Coracle.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, but your friends weren't good for you, Dakota.
Like, he even said, he's like, oh, yeah, he got me this house. It's like, that's it? He did so much more. How can you get that check?
Yeah.
Because you got your health cards and all that shit.
Yep, you did.
And that was because of Coracle. Ah, see, this kid, he pisses me off sometimes.
Yeah. Like it was just
maybe those,
ungrateful.
Maybe those people that booted him down the stairs had a reason. No, I'm
takes a swan from the stairs.
That's messed up. I'm joking.
Helped Dakota get an apartment, get a new ID, multiple new cards so that he could spend money, tons of new pairs of glasses, so many phones I can't even count, countless items for not only him but Felicity too, and even an audience that loved and supported him.
Hey,
But
Chris,
Dakota
how's it
is
going?
mad that
Welcome in,
Coracle
brother.
didn't give him straight up cash. When we've
Shout outs
seen
to
what
Chris.
happens when Dakota has anything of note, people steal it from him, or he sells it. Giving him straight up money would have been no good for him at all. At least, that's my humble opinion. All of this is made even more infuriating by the fact Dakota isn't grateful for any of it, when there are countless homeless people out there who could benefit from such treatment, who could actually turn their lives around, not squander it for selfish reasons. Now that Coracle's out of the picture, the future is extremely uncertain. Like I said earlier, Dakota has begun to hang around more people who are filming him on TikTok, and also asking them for money and items, requests that they oblige and film, creating what feels like a straight-to-DVD version of Coracle's content.
Dakota, those are brown panties. We're going this way, buddy. We've had a good day today, haven't we?
Yeah, we've had a good day.
We went to Walmart. I got two new tires.
This is the current state of Dakota and Felicity's lives. They're bouncing around from motel room to friend's house, continuing to break up and linking up with more unsavory characters. The one
Fire
person
shoes.
who seemed to truly want good for them is gone. Back to post.
Why are they throwing their shit? Why are they throwing their phones?
Is it because of Coracle?
Maybe. That's
So,
just
yeah,
biting,
you don't want your
just
phone
biting the hand
anymore.
that feeds them or that fed them.
And you could sell a broken phone you could get an extra $40 for a broken phone or whatever. Like, any money's good money for them, so I don't
know. I don't know. I I think I've only broken one phone the entire time I've had cell phones.
Really?
Yep. Yeah.
I've definitely broken lots of phones.
Like I was like, I think I was taking pictures at an FC Dallas game or an FC Dallas match, and I accidentally dropped it. And of course, it fell flat on its face. It's the only time I broke a phone.
Damn.
But before we move on, we're towards the end of the video. Christopher, we shouted you out the other day about taking the fight to cash the Tard in David Newton. So keep up the good work. I'm sure you're sick of those jokers. I can't stand Cash. He's so stupid.
The motorcycle content that got him 1 million viewers in the first place. The fact of the matter is, Coracle didn't need Dakota, but I don't know if the opposite is true. Apparently they still maintain contact, but they no longer film together. And with all the smack Dakota's been talking about Coracle, I doubt that.
And that's it.
Shoutouts to Kiwi Tapes.
Shoutouts to Kiwi Tapes on that one. That was good. So, I mean, it's probably not the end of Dakota and Felicity.
No, definitely not. They're still trying to find their Coracle number 2 or whatever you want to say it.
Benefactor
Obviously,
number 2.
Coracle was a better editor, even though I didn't like it being all happy and go lucky. Looking at what the videos he's doing now, Kiwi says it right. It's like the Walmart version. It's the Temu version of what Coracle did it good. He was able to say what they did and edit it perfectly, show little bits of what they did that day, and then leave it on a good note or sometimes even a bad note. And it was better content like that. And you could tell Coracle did have some sort of relationship compared to this other girl taking him. Like, I have no idea about.
Yeah. Well, anywho, yeah, that was very informative. So, I mean, I kind of skipped over little parts of it so I could get a feel of like what I was getting into, and then so we'll probably hold off on iDubbbz for another day, don't you think?
You give your throat some.
Yeah. Oh,
rest.
Goblin Records put out a classic CYRAXX from 2018. Chance is really messed up on whatever Sally put in his sludge like 10 minutes ago.
We'll be covering that as well for sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely get on that, because like the closer you get to present day, the more documented CYRAXX's life is.
100%.
Oh,
yeah. And that's with most lolcows, I believe.
It is. William Gloryhole did promote a new channel, dubbed the Knights of Akron.
Okay.
Also, the Goblin was on radio silence for a while, but he did do another CYRAXX post just yesterday. So let me put that up, and we will read it before we go. We'll end it with CYRAXX. So CYRAXX has never completely left our lineup. He never leaves. He's like a bad rash. He just keeps coming back.
A scab that keeps on growing.
Oh God, it's so bad. Let me see. Okay, I don't want the Chris Chan card anymore. Now we want that one. Come on. Come on. You need to show up. Okay. All right. Hold on. I almost... the computer's like... It's not... Video Ninja's not seeing it, so that's okay. I will dig it right back up. But yeah, so like, of course, we're in the CYRAXX like realm now.
Yeah. And chat GPT.
Yeah.
As well, that
because he can't do videos because Grammy Sally will get mad at him.
That's good for it. Like, keep at it.
Yeah.
Stay off. But yeah, it just sucks because, like I've said before, is it scarier without knowing what he's doing and what's happening in his life, Or is it better for him to just get off the internet? But he's obviously still on the internet making posts and shit.
Yeah.
So he's lurking in the dark right now. Who knows what he's doing? Who
that's
knows
where
who he's messaging?
I feel like he's the most dangerous.
Yeah. That's why it's hard to say, get off the internet. We don't want to see you.
It's so hard.
That's a scary thought, too.
It is. But here we go. CJ, I'll give you the honors.
Listen, underoos?
I don't know. Like, that's such a chat GPT thing.
Listen up, underoos. It sounds like a nerd with... I've been looking at this group, and I have to say, I'm impressed. It takes a special kind of dedication to be this consistently wrong about everything. You guys spend 24/7 trying to break me, thinking you're playing 4D chess when you're actually just playing tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac? Oh yeah, tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
Against a wall. Against a wall? Oh, okay, I see what he... Every time you think you've made me flip out, you've actually provided with me with free marketing. You're not the villains in my story. You're the unpaid interns working overtime to keep my name relevant. Honestly, I should be sending you a bill for the PR work. I want it. Give me some money.
Yeah,
I'll take money
cut
from you, Goblin. To the commentators, the haters, you're like the Justin Hammer of this group.
Iron Man 2 reference.
Is this some like... Okay. Of this group. Lots of noise, zero tech, and ultimately just knockoff versions of what I'm doing.
Sure.
We're not lolcows. The detectives, your evidence is about as solid as a paper suit in a rainstorm.
The 12.
Chat GPT, golly. The trolls, you think you're getting a reaction. I'm just stress testing the armor. You're not making me mad. You're making me a masterpiece. I'm the guy who built a legacy in a cave with box of scraps. You're just the guy standing outside wondering why it's getting hot. Still obsessed. I can't read from my mic. Still obsessed. Still petty. And stay in the audience where you belong. I've got a world to I've got a world to run, and you're a notification on my lock screen. Peace out, fans. Try not to hurt yourselves thinking too hard. Peace out, fans.
He put in like quotation marks. Anywho, Chance has his handler, Jesse, telling him to stay offline at the moment. Yeah, and definitely this is a chat GPT like thing.
For sure.
And in case like none of the rest of us can't keep our eyes on Raxo, there's William Gloryhole. William Gloryhole, always keep him in check. So, yeah.
If he's not on the internet.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or like if he's not on YouTube or making videos, he could be doing anything.
Yeah, like messaging minors.
Yeah.
And that's not good. Like that makes me very like very weary.
Squeamish.
Yeah. It's like it's a timeline I don't want to see.
It's grim.
It's very grim, yeah. But here's the deal. CYRAXX he's not that smart. For his big bulbous head, he's got a very little brain.
He's got a scab for brains.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's picking at him deep enough, he's going to pick out some of his brains. So.
Flick.
Put him in his mouth.
He's going to check his diaper.
Yeah. Like Andy Ditch. No,
CYRAXX did check his underwear.
Yeah, he did. When he pooped his pants on live stream. Mom, I got diarrhea all over the place.
There's another one when he's on the live stream.
Oh shit, the storm's coming, guys.
And he starts going ham back
not
there.
That smart. That's an understatement. Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, he's very disgusting. It's like he shits his pants And he's like, oh shit, guys, gotta go. Storm's coming.
Yo, that time he was digging for gremlin gold, bro. It was disgusting.
Yeah, Chance is very dumb. He is troglodyte dumb. I mean, we're cavemen dumb, but he's very troglodyte.
He's just straight homunculus, like a fucking.
He is a homunculus. Yeah. He's a straight up homunculus. But anywho, I think that's all we got for today. We kind of got in the weeds a little bit with Chris Chan.
Yeah. And we would go for longer, but you could tell his voice is a little bit. His voice will get better soon.
Yes, my voice will get better. It's
so much better already.
Yeah, I mean, before I probably wouldn't have lasted this long. So. Yeah. And then Christopher has a new cartoon out, so check out his channel about Chance's current situation. So check out Chris's channel. He's got a new edition of the CYRAXX.
Oh, not Chris Chan? Okay, different Chris. Okay.
Yep. Christopher.
I'm like, why are you shouting?
No, not Chris Chan.
Why are you shouting out Chris? I'm like, what
not
the
Chris
fuck?
Chan.
Okay.
But Christopher,
the good Chris.
Christopher in chat, he's got a new video up.
Nice. Check that out for sure.
Yes, absolutely. So check out the CYRAXX show. Anyway, that's all we got for today.
We really do a. What? What are you gonna say?
We made it underneath the 2 hour mark.
Okay, that's better than last time.
That's not bad. Sure. I lasted a little longer.
No, yeah, and you're not completely dying.
Yeah, that's what she said. You lasted a little longer.
That's funny.
Anywho, CJ, sign us off.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining, liking, subbing, and just watching in general. But if you do like our content, it really does help if you like it and subscribe so we can get into that algorithm. But guys, make sure you like, subscribe, do all those shenanigans, and we're gonna dip. Me and Tyler are gonna dip. Peace out.